Dave Marsh, iGolf TV, back once again, showing you a new series that I call The Box.
iGolf TV, waking up your game.
In previous videos that you've watched of me, you've watched me help you build the golf swing, and you've also heard me talk about alignment. Now the alignment is very, very interesting in the game of golf because it stands in two areas. You've got alignment with the physical aspects of the technique, actually where you aim the golf club, and you have alignment of how you feel inside. Your alignment, whether it be spiritually, whether it be the psychological work you do, whether it be just your understanding of whether or not you can perform under pressure. But these two alignments are very, very important if we're going to reach your maximum potential. And that's basically what iGolf TV is about. Waking up your game, waking up you so you can find the best you've got. If we can get the best out of you, we can't ask for any more than that. And especially if you understand why it happened. The amount of guys that I talk to that play awesome golf and they have no idea why it happened, thus they can't reproduce it. So I'm going to introduce you to something that I've really put a lot of time into, that's going to make a huge difference for you being able to learn to aim the club and get your swing working in a very non-manipulation fashion. I talked in earlier videos about IPI, which is interior physical integration. Now I've got a training aid that I'm going to introduce you to that's very, very simple, so it fits right in with my philosophy. It fits right in with making you a better player. You can use it on the practice ground, you can use it on the golf course, and best of all, it's not going to cost you anything. And that for me is something that's very, very special as well, because I don't want to create videos that people can't get involved in. I don't want to create videos where you've got to buy a training aid that might cost you $100 or something. I'm actually going to show you something that's going to change your game and you won't even believe how simple, and you'll probably got one at home. So what am I going to show you? It's this. My friends all know about this. All players that I teach now understand what this is, and this is a box. And basically you can see it's just a standard shoe box. Now how can this change the way you play golf? Well, the reason is because when I was out there playing and practicing, I realized that I'd practice my alignment on the practice ground and I'd get to the golf course and I'd begin to fall back into the same habits that I had. I was always someone who aimed left of target, and sometimes I'd be aiming 5 yards left of target, sometimes I'd be aiming 50 yards left of target, and there didn't seem to be a consistency of how this happened. One of the big things that I noticed on the golf course is that my perception would basically make me align myself in different ways. And what do I mean by that? Well, when there was out of bounds on the right hand side, my tendency would be to aim further and further left. And I didn't really even realize this was beginning to happen. But at times I'd be aimed so far left that I'd have to manipulate my swing massively to try and get the ball back down the fairway. And the majority of times, you know what? I just smashed it in the left-hand rough, especially when there was trouble on the right-hand side. I see this trait with actually a lot of players on the PGA Tour, where they don't want to miss their shots in a particular position, but when that hole is set up incorrectly for them, their perception takes over and they make a bad swing. So the box has given me an opportunity to really work on my alignment and show me and confirm to me that I'm aiming correctly. So through the next series of videos, I'm going to show you how we can use this simple piece of equipment to change the way that you actually swing the golf club, to change the way you believe how you swing the golf club, to confirm to you exactly where you're aiming instead of just thinking, well, I think I was aiming correctly. All of these things combined are going to give you an opportunity to play better, to hit the ball more solid than ever. So join me for the next video where I'm going to show you how to use this baby, because it really is something that's very special, even though it doesn't cost very much money. So join me in the next video. Dave Marsh, iGolf TV, where we're waking up your game.